Hey now, say now, y'all. It's your girl, Lady Tay here, Hella Ish Podcast, and we rocking with my boy Bueno.
Hey.
So, if y'all didn't know, he's like an old school player from the Himalaya, okay? Y'all gonna have to respect gangster when you see it, okay? So, I'm just letting you know. So, he slid through. This time, he caught me slacking, okay?
Yeah, Phil.
I'm sorry, bro. I love you. But like I said, I got a package for him after that. I brought him... Don't judge me. I brought him a lighter, but it's a Hella Ish Podcast lighter.
Man,
you feel me?
I appreciate anything you
what?
give me,
I know.
on, man.
I know. I fucking love you to death. So this is a lighter. Don't let nobody steal that lighter.
This is my.
That's one of them where you gonna know. Like, you stole that lighter. That's not your lighter.
It's going right here in the yinky.
You get what I'm saying? You feel me? So we gonna get him a. We gotta get you a package. Braveheart. We need some more shirts. I gotta get you some Braveheart shirts, but I'm definitely gonna break you off with a Royal Beauty Creations package. So you got your oils and your butters.
That would be highly appreciative.
I got you. Don't even worry about it. Now, tell us, what have you been doing?
I've been living. That's number one.
You have.
I've been blessed.
Hello.
First and foremost, you know, shouts out to you for what you're doing. Hella Ish Podcast.
Hey.
You know, we off of Douce.
Oh yes, we off that Douce
juice. But yeah, I recently just dropped a new single.
Okay.
Yes.
What's it called?
Take Your Time.
Oh.
It's the remake. Take your time, young man.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it for y'all after this. I should have played it for y'all alone.
You should have. Matter of fact, that's what we we gonna play the music, you know, because you know we're gonna go ahead and throw that in the you feel me and all the good stuff.
I just dropped out. Shouts out to Sine, produced by Airplay Beats. Okay. Shouts out to Cream 100. You know what I mean? How we do? But yeah, I'm just doing what I do. I got a non-profit company. You know what I mean? Where I'm working with the youth.
Oh, that is great.
You know what I mean? My Bueno kids. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And we doing basketball, and we doing track, and we doing Pop Warner, and I'm working with different organizations.
Oh yeah.
You know, donating and assisting.
So are you? I was gonna say. So are you guys like coaching, or are you guys helping the structure of the program?
I coach with the Ducks right now.
Okay.
I coach with the Jewel. Ruby Jewel Track Club. Okay,
shout out Coach D.
Make sure I get it right. Shout out to D.
You feel me?
And then I also coach, you know, just around the community. We're helping with the kids, training with basketball, and things like that. You know what I mean?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I've got the cannabis, you know, company.
Yes, I heard about that. Well, I seen when you were getting all your delivery stuff together. Then I seen when you launched, you had a nice little office space and such. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Nice warehouse. We just recently opened up in Sacramento.
Okay.
So we've been mainly delivering in Chico, Orville, Yuba City. And then we, like I said, we expanding. Doing very well. Really Hidden Treasure Cannabis Delivery.
Okay, yes.
For those that don't know.
Yes, we're also going to put the information at the bottom as well, so that you can get all of those details, okay? Because you definitely need to support an entrepreneur, you feel me?
Yeah. So I just been rocking them.
I'm happy to hear all of that shit. That's a whole hell of a lot.
Man, you know how we do it, Tay.
No, I know.
So, come from the Silk Bar, you know, like we was talking. Silk Bar 1 and 2, you know what I mean? Light Bright ENT.
Oh my goodness, you guys do not know. Like, we really go back.
Hella far.
Okay.
Hella far.
Look, you know what I be saying to styling and feeling them? I be like, it was way funner back then. I feel like. Do you feel like that too?
Of course.
I feel like that because we wanted it more.
Right, and we were in the middle of the whirlwind, right? We were so young, so innocent. We was learning stuff. See, as you start learning more, right, you start going, you start seeing more bullshit. Right?
Yeah. So, I feel like we learned it then too. We learned it fast.
Right. Yeah, we learned very fast. That's why some of those names you just mentioned. They ain't no slouches. So
yeah, no, definitely.
You can see the results in that. But part of the learning, though, I felt like we were just young, naive. You know, as we learn, though, oh man, that's where the game get a little more tricky.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
But yeah, them was amazing times. I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Not at all.
No,
not at all.
No.
It was the era. It was what was going on.
Right.
It's just a feeling you can't get back.
Right. Partying.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Hyphy.
No, it really was the hyphy era.
2005. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's a million.
And the thing about it is, a lot of people feel like when we say the hyphy movement or when we talk about it, it's like hanging out the cars. It's like, no, it was a feeling. It was like,
it was a feeling.
It was even kind of undescribable when some people would ask. It's like, what you mean you don't know what hyphy is?
You can't describe it. You know what I mean? It was really, it was one of the main things that I compared to, and I wasn't there, but like Woodstock in the hippie era, because everybody just wanted to have fun.
Burning Man and all that, because everybody talked about it. Everybody was, you know what I'm saying?
I tell people about this one situation. I'll give you an example. Old Sacramento. If you know Old Sacramento, you know it's highly patrolled. It's conservative. You gotta, like, people know what's in Old Sacramento, and right on that cobblestone and all those, you know what I mean, all those roads. In the hyphy era, we used to go down there, the whole city, it'd be 700 kids, right? 700 of us hanging out the cars in Old Sacramento, and the police would just stand there.
That's crazy.
And let us do it.
And let you rock out.
There's never been a time before that, never been a time after that like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, it was
and downtown Sacramento, like, they ain't playing that at all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not playing. See, they protect downtown Sacramento, but they protect Old Sacramento because it's a monument. You know what I mean? So you really can't do nothing there.
Yeah.
But not during the hyphy movement.
That's crazy.
And it was crazy. It wasn't no fights. Wasn't no shootings.
It was just
and nothing got broken.
Yeah. How crazy is that? And now we can't manage to fucking walk one foot in front of the other. Some crazy shit happening, right?
It's crazy. Man.
Yeah, no, times definitely have changed a lot. A lot. Do you feel like music has contributed to how, like, people are, like, learning or growing, like, now, as far as, like, youth-wise and things like that?
Most definitely. I feel, when I was younger, I didn't think that. You know what I mean? I'm like, but I as I got older, I realized how many people, how many kids, how many impressionable people don't have that guidance. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yep. And they ain't just kids. Yeah. You know what I mean? They be adults. You know what I mean? So really I think that the music is promoted, and then as I get older and get more educated, I realize it's systematic. You know what I mean? Like, we don't own none of these record companies, these distribution companies, and like these narratives, like what happened to De La Soul? What happened to Moni Love, Queen Latifah? What happened to Poor Righteous Teacher? What happened to what happened to the dudes that was saying other stuff? You know what I mean? Other than, had a different narrative. You know what I mean?
That's what you about to do on the other side of the camera while we're talking about some serious shit.
Right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You
gotta be shitting me right now, bro.
Professional. You see me? I was gonna just keep it on the
but this is hella ish. I really was, and then I thought, like, are you kidding? And just so y'all don't know, Shauna on the other side of this camera greasing her she's oiling her scalp.
She's oiling her scalp.
And looking like somebody antsy, like, baby, yeah, that's what I be telling them, yeah.
Like,
I was just listening. Expect me to have a serious.
What happened to Queen Latifah?
Bueno. This be that bullshit, and this is what y'all see when we do the bloopers. This is what the fuck be going on the other side of the camera, bro. Bullshit. It was so serious, and just looking at you like,
shit for real, everything. We on the porch right now.
Oh my God!
I just thought about it. Go ahead. Come on. And action.
No,
back to the Queen Latifah's.
But
and MC Lights, and
even back then with them, right? It's like there was always a message in it, like the Slick Ricks. You know what I'm saying? Like they always had a fucking story to go with it. Even like their videos. The videos was a whole story being explained. Remember old school Aaron Hall? Even R. Kelly. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like they was really R&B. That we was really married.
It was creative.
Had everybody. I'm going down. You feel me?
Yeah. It was creative. You know what I was listening to today? Sir Mix-a-Lot. My Posse on Broadway. He just talking about cruising.
Yes.
Like these niggas got to talk about murder on every song.
Oh my God, it's like crazy.
Mix it up a little.
And then what's so sad is because social media is here now too, right? So now you're able to actually see if they about that shit or not. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta show you they are.
No, they really do.
Right.
And this is what I tell my sons all the time. You really don't want to be the rapper.
Right.
You really want to be the like somebody in the crew. You want to be the main man.
You want to be the dude who put the money up.
You understand what I'm saying?
You're gonna be the one who get the money back.
You understand what I'm saying? So you have to understand. Like I told him, you have to understand that your artist, that is your possession, right? So that's who you protect. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like, there's just levels to it. It's okay to fall back. You don't always have to be the one in the front, right? And I think that's really what we need to go back to.
And the shit that come with it. See, what a lot of kids don't understand, and a lot of adults ain't teaching them, it's positions. Like it's teams. Right? Everybody can't be the quarterback.
Definitely.
But see, what a lot of kids don't understand is if you watch the NFL draft, watch how much the linemen get paid.
Oh, they get.
And what the first round draft picks and the first picks, they getting so much money that your little chubby son that you don't want on the line, that you want to play wide receiver.
Yeah.
You might want to go.
You might want to think about that. Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Because what do they say? No line, no shine.
Period.
You know what I'm saying?
So that shows you, it's value everywhere. You know what I mean? And that kids ain't getting taught that. They just getting taught that there's value in one spot. So they all competing for that spot too.
Yep, most definitely.
You know what I mean? It's all kind of bullshit, but that's a whole nother story. And so we trying to get back to the kids. I'm one of them dudes who, I'm far from perfect, but I try to do so much shit the proper way so I can set examples for the kids. So when I'm talking to them, they looking at me like this nigga ain't full of shit.
Exactly, exactly. And I feel like now too, with the kids nowadays, they have to feel like they're relating to you. Right, you know what I'm saying? For them to really listen.
always had to be that way. You know what I mean?
Well, I know for me,
even back in the day when niggas' parents was 82. And the nigga was 16, and you still had to listen to you. Like, man, my mom, she hella old. My parents just hella old and shit. Yeah, nigga, you still had to listen. You still had to listen. You know what I mean?
I feel like with the more elder parents, that's where that maturity came from because they were teaching them. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like too, all kids. I think all generations go through this, right? Where we're getting that information and we're getting good information. We're not ready to receive it like that, right? Because we think we know everything still. I know for me growing up, even when my granny and them was teaching me, it was more so like I loved my granny, and then when I would go visit them and I felt the love. But you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. What are you talking about, lady? You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna love you and respect you because you my granny.
To a certain level,
you get what I'm saying? But it still felt like, okay, times is different, lady. You talking about walking in the snow, girl. We get rides now. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? And you're missing the whole. You know what I'm saying? It's not until you get older and you start experiencing life that now those lessons start clicking a little bit to you. You know what I'm saying?
I was one of the fortunate ones though, Tay. I was one of the ones. I was a kid. Like I was straight A student.
Look at you.
I was in the spelling bees. Won all the spelling bees. Won all the oratorical contest.
Well, spell Macaframalama.
Well, I don't do none of that.
Okay.
No more. All right. And I charge for that shit now. That's spell Macaframalama, nigga.
I gave you a lighter, Bueno.
You feel and
so you can't spell Macaframalama.
Nah, man.
All right, spell hella ish.
I spell Metaville.
Okay, all right.
But nah, I'm fucking with you. But nah, at the end of the day, like, I was one of them fortunate ass little kids that I was like, ooh, mama, nah, you never listen to mama. Yeah. I'm telling my older brother, older sister that, and they looking like, nah, just go up in there, just take the cookies. You know what I mean? I'm like,
and you like, I know better.
No, we ain't supposed to do that, right?
Yeah.
So, and then, of course, having a brother and sister like that, I seen the other side of the coin.
Of course,
where motherfucker was, nah, we ain't gotta do that. What? We ain't gotta do that, right?
So y'all used to get whoopings and shit?
Come on, man.
Like how bad?
Like go outside and go get the switch.
My daddy
but let me tell you a cold story. So my mom and dad, my mom and dad was married for 10 years, right? Okay. I'm the youngest of 3.
Okay.
Pops is worked for PG&E, super raw, never seen him make a mistake. Never, not on time, old school, right? Straw hats, right?
Okay.
Cowboy boots, right?
He from the South?
From the South.
All right.
With the toothpick in his mouth, with the root beer Z28 in the 80s.
Name? Eugene?
Sammy Senior.
Okay, right? See, I knew it was something.
So, R.I.P. to Sammy Senior. The whole city loved my pops. So, one thing about pops is he coached all the kids.
Okay.
Right? That type of thing, right? So, pops and mom's divorced. Pops bought a house 2 blocks down the street. 2 2 blocks, right?
Damn.
So the whole neighborhood like, hey, you still can't do that.
Kanye before Kanye pulled
right.
it.
He right down the street. Now, mind you, Pops wasn't on Moms. He was on us. You feel me? He ain't stay close to watch her.
He wanted to know what y'all was up to.
Not just watch, no, but he would want to take, because he took care of our whole schedules. My whole point is, when we got our ass whipped, it was walk down to your daddy's house.
Oh, okay.
So we had to walk
your dad
about
was a
7 minutes and cry. You feel me?
Because y'all knew. So did he, like, how was his whipping? Hands, fists, objects?
Nah. See, and one thing about my parents, I love them. Yeah, it was belt or switch.
Okay, so they was just strictly old school whippings. We ain't doing the extra.
You know, they was respectable. Yeah, my parents was composed.
Well, plus they was older too.
Yeah.
Cause I know me young, I'm like, I ain't got time for my hand and shit to be hurting. So they probably really was like.
Nah, they was on some. Nah, we whooping your ass with a switch. We whooping your ass with a belt.
Old school.
That was old school shit. But kids don't even get whooped no more.
No, they get fucked up.
Yeah, shit like that. But
there's a difference.
But that's
or don't.
I never whooped none of my kids. Well, let me take that back. I have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? My oldest a couple times. You know, I was younger.
Yeah.
Right. But I don't be whooping the kids.
I'm not gonna lie. I was a young mom raising my son, and also passed down generations. Right. Like thinking, oh, when you mad, you whoop your kid. This is what you're supposed to do.
Right.
I had my son a fresh month after turning 18, so I thought that that's what you were supposed to do, but. Like I said, all my kids came in different stages.
Different times.
You know what I'm saying? And I started to understand, like, okay, I was always very transparent with my son, well, all of my children, really. And I used to tell him, like, you got to understand, you look at me as mom, but I was Shantae before I was your mom. And we're going to figure this out together. I would come and apologize to him and tell him, like, look, I'm not going to lie. What you did didn't really piss me off. It was how you responded or whatever, and that was just my frustration. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So you did it.
But I felt like I owed it to him. You understand what I'm saying?
To explain and
but now he's older.
Learn,
now my oldest is 21.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we'd have those conversations where he came to me like, "Mom, that fucked me up when you did X, Y, and Z," and I've had to eat that.
Or Mom, this did that when you did this, it helped me.
Yeah, that as well, right? And this is what I'll say too. No, it definitely is. This is what I will say, because as a mom, I would assume fathers probably feel the same way, but sometimes you feel like they're not getting it, right? Like you just keep doing the same shit over and over again, you're not getting it. When you finally hear your child say, I remember what you told me and I'm thankful for that, look,
you're like, bam, he got it.
That's when you're like, okay. I stressed and struggled for a reason. Like at least if it's, you know what I'm saying?
If it's in your conscious, you know, in your subconscious rather. You know what I mean? So,
exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean that's the gift and the curse of a parent. It's kind of like a coach, because when they do well, they did well. When they do bad, you did bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you don't never get the credit, and you always gonna get the responsibility.
Definitely.
But you know, them is the 4 that I got all from my ex-wife. It's like, I wouldn't trade it for the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's funny, because I'm telling my kids, it's like, you know, even though y'all ain't always been here, it seemed like y'all, you know, I wouldn't imagine life without y'all.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's crazy how people say it. It's like,
and it really is.
I couldn't imagine that you not being here once people start to exist. So
exactly. Right.
So, I mean, that's the blessing within it. You know what I mean? I tell them too, and then I learned not to cut you off. I'm like, all y'all came out my balls. I had to, you know, I've learned that too.
Right.
It's growth everywhere.
Where sometimes you just get to staring at your kids.
I thought it was the woman. Yeah, I thought it was the woman that did this shit. Nah, I did this shit.
Okay, so look, that's a combo. Look,
yeah,
we had a whole
combo.
Okay, but I'm just saying. Okay, but without the woman, without the woman, the sperm can't manifest into anything. So really, we need each other.
Say that one more time. Without the woman, it can't turn into nothing.
Yeah. How many times have you had sex with a woman and ejaculated? We'll use proper terminology here. Okay.
Came on the face.
You know, skated on a beat. No, I'm just playing.
Skated on a beat.
Did yo do dizzle? No, I'm just playing. No, drizzle. My nizzle. No, I'm just playing.
So stupid.
Okay, get serious. Okay, we back. Okay. So, but what I'm saying is, how many times have you done that, right? And a female, you ain't got that call a month later or whatever. You want to know why? She wasn't ovulating. So that sperm is just, it's swimming. It's going to die. It don't got nothing to go.
Can I tell y'all something about that since we on that?
Yeah, let's hit it.
you know, my mama hit me about 7 years old, right? And you know, I got an older brother, 3 years older than me, and an older sister, 6 years older. And we tight and we cool. You know, I got one of them cool families. You ever meet some families you like, these motherfuckers weird up in here. When you come to our house and be like, I'm coming, can I come back tomorrow? And my whole family be like, yeah, y'all can come back, right? Yeah. But my whole point is, my sister coming there, I'm young, she say, Mom, you tell them, you know, it's a Sunday or something, you know what I mean? Hall & Oates playing on the radio, you know, Chips on TV or something, you know, Different Strokes gonna come on. And she say some, you tell him, and I'm like 7, 8. I'm like, what? You know, just a little bad, little black, ashy little nigga, right? I'm telling people, we didn't get lineups back then. You feel me? Little niggas, afro, just toe up. So I'm like, what? They like, you know, mama wasn't even supposed to have you. And I'm like, you know, that's my big sister, right?
Why they do
and she
that?
like, nah. And I'm such, we so cold. That ain't nothing.
Yeah.
Right? I'm like, girl, if you don't get
that's all day long, probably.
Different Strokes for the come on, right?
Yeah.
She go, nah, Mom, no, seriously, Russ. Like, Mom had her tubes tied and you still was born, right?
Okay.
So as I get older and get older, right? You know, it come back up, come back up. Then I start to do my own due diligence on it, right? And I'm like, wow, that is kind of interesting. It happens, right? But it's very rare. And then also what I newly learned, right, is that like even if you do, you know, the sperm get through there, it can explode that tube. Right, because that tube ain't function right because it's
not supposed to plant in the tube.
Plant inside.
It's only supposed to deliver it to.
So way back then, and I ain't gonna tell y'all today. Y'all have to figure it out yourself. Wasn't all these ultrasounds and all that. So my sister was like, yeah, and you know the whole family was waiting for you at the house. They thought you was gonna come home with like 3 arms. And,
Shut
you know,
up.
They thought you was gonna be
trying
retarded.
to count toes
You
and
was
fingers.
gonna be. You really supposed to be retarded. You know. Like, girl, if you don't get out,
that was her twist.
I'm the only one with all A's. If you don't get up out of here. So yeah, it's that type of stuff. Since we talking about the whole intercourse and all that, so you know, as I get older, stuff like that you appreciate. As you get older, stuff like that you really think about. As a kid, you're like, man, I don't care about that.
No, you're not paying attention to none of that. You're like, ew.
Right. You get older, you go, wow.
Except for the little badass, freaky ass kids that play hide and go get it and shit. Them was the only ones I was really paying attention to shit
like y'all,
back then. Nah, you said like
always a girl like
you
y'all.
said like y'all.
Yeah, a little bit.
I was the bougie friend. You feel me? I was like the tomboy. So I was like, stop, get off me.
Right.
And too, you gotta think I was always around my male cousins and all them. So I used to see how they did the females. You wasn't gonna do me like that.
That's dope how you say that.
You know what I'm saying?
Girls
like I used to have
that.
crushes. Don't get me wrong. I had my crushes, but it was always from a distance. Cause I'm like,
you were sharper than that.
You get what I'm saying?
My daughter got 3 older brothers.
Oh yeah. So she's on it for sure. So I know we were talking about music industry or whatever, and now I mean, I feel like we kind of come from an independent era, right? Where a lot of people want to stay independent just because they saw what the independent artists did, like such as, you know, your Too Short, your Pox, you know what I'm saying? Even out here, you have T Nutty. Yeah. Did you know? You used to listen to all of that?
Yeah, that's more T Nutty still rapping.
No, he really is.
He's my era a little bit.
But I'm saying, So I'm saying, so who else was from out here? Where Looney Cooley?
Alright, so you got from out here.
From out here too, right?
Sibo.
Yeah.
You got first.
Yeah, I totally.
We're gonna keep it kind of, and don't y'all niggas don't get mad at me. You got DC Ray. Is like one of the original first rappers. That's like, I want to say like maybe 80, could be 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. I'm talking about Irv.
And this where I'm green or something.
Then you got like dudes like Homicide.
Rap something.
I can't. I ain't gonna hold you.
I don't either.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm just.
I've heard of the name before, but I'm
give
trying
a nigga his credit.
No, right? Okay.
Cool. I'm giving flowers to.
You know how you be like.
I ain't gonna fake. Yeah, niggas.
I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna Google it. I'm gonna know who you is.
DC Ray.
But he's still giving you your flowers.
Of course. Then you got people like Homicide. Rest in peace.
Okay.
legendary rapper. Then it I'm just naming a few because it's a lot. And then it transitioned into the Sebos and the Brother Lynches. Right. And I'm missing eras and not so much missing eras and nothing, but missing people. Right. So you got the Sebos, the Brother Lynches. After the Sebos and Brother Lynches, you kind of got into, I want to say, more like the, you know how the niggas at the drink champs be helping in the back? Yeah. Cream. Yeah. who is another nigga after the Sebos and Brother Lynches? Gangsta Dre's in there. Okay. Right? All right. And you got the Roop Dogs and all those guys. Right. Shouts out to Roop, my bro. And then, right around then, that's when you get the T-Nutties and all that. Yeah, okay. After that era. And then that's when I came in kind of
after that.
Right after T-Nutty.
So do you feel like being an artist out of Sacramento, do you feel like you guys get your flowers? Or
of course not.
Okay,
of course not. You know, us being, I'm going to tell you how the game works, just for me, and this is all just my opinion. Some niggas in Sacramento be like, oh, no, this is beautiful. Right? But because we California, and it, you know, it break down on like market because this is a product, so it break down more. It's markets, right? Yeah. So we not the most Yankee market in California. What's the most Yankee market? Probably Los Angeles. What's the second Yankees market? Probably San Francisco and the Greater Bay Area. Yeah. And what's the third? Wherever you want to pick after that, right? Because these niggas, they eating. You feel me? Yeah. So that's kind of how it broke down with the music game. And also, it's a thing to where, you know, it's a culture thing, right? We had an infrastructure to where, because of the names that I ran down, all our shit's still getting built. Yeah. Now, if LA nigga did that, he'll start naming. All right, so he probably take it back to, you know, Eazy-E, gangster rap. And then he's the first nigga change rap music. Yeah. Now, my DC Ray, you didn't even know who he was. Yeah. So we still knocking down the door.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, and the same thing with the Bay Area, you know what I mean? But a lot of it had to do with the marketplace because Sacramento ain't the big media hub outlet, and then it just breaks down. But on the flip, everything comes in a circle because what I seen in hip hop, they kind of get tired and they want to see new shit. Yeah. So over all this time when New York had it first, and then the West Coast got it, and then down South got it, and then Kanye West in the mid and all these different places, and now they kind of like, with the artists from Mozzie and Lavish D and the stuff that they doing, all the rest of the artists in Sacramento, it's a humongous light on Sacramento right now.
Yeah, definitely.
And quietly between, you know, L Fingers and June on the Beat. I remember one year, a couple years ago, it was L Fingers, June on the Beat were DJ producers of the year, and Mozzie and Lavish D was like artists of the year, and it was like we running California, like, or we definitely was like running Northern California. Yeah. But the thing about it too, which is part of it, is marketing. So you had dudes from Northern California, who's the powers that be in LA. They're not gonna say, hey, Sacramento is running shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because it's not really profitable.
It's not. You know I was gonna say it's not the most popular opinion. Yeah, right.
And some of them will go, well, this what we'll do. Go get the popping dudes, but keep it quiet. Because really, in a smart way, when you get the ball, if you can cultivate it, you can run with it. Yeah. And that's what down south did. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't want to give them niggas the ball. East Coast didn't want to give it up. West Coast grabbed it with Eazy-E and all that shit, and Tupac's and all that, and Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre, and then them niggas wanted it right back. Give it right back. Right. Nah, down south took that shit and was like, we ain't giving this shit up. They still got it lightweight. Yeah. You know, on a large scale. So
yeah, I feel like I feel like they'll always have the upper hand when it comes to that, just because their camaraderie too is way more different than ours.
The way they cities is broke down. Yeah. A bunch of shit, you know. It's a bunch of shit that work
it most definitely is, and it's. I feel like that's just always a key that's gonna turn for them. You know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy because it took time to get there, and for whatever reason, man, they've been sitting there since the Yin Yang Twins and them niggas. Yeah. You feel me?
Yeah. So how do you feel as an artist in the industry? How do you feel about all the talk around like record labels taking out insurance policies on their artists and things like that? Do you think that that's a smart business move?
See, what people don't really understand is, just from my opinion, it ain't just an insurance policy that it get took out. It's a whole benefits package. You feel what I'm saying? So you'll have medical, you have dental, have retirement, you have like a savings for college funds for kids, right? And you'll have You're what is that? You're basically
you're spending.
Well, no, what you were just talking about, the way you die, your
life insurance,
your life insurance situation, like how you're buried,
how it's set up,
how it's set up.
Yeah, correct.
So, but with that being said, it'd have to be a union.
Yeah,
and that's what Suge Knight, Irv Gotti, and who was the third person that was going to do that? Who was it? Suge Knight, Jay Prince. And people say they was going to do a distribution deal, but I just recently seen an interview where Irv Gotti was like, nah, it was deeper than a distribution company. It was deeper than that. It was a union. Where it was going to make sure dudes is buried right.
Yeah.
But make sure also money was left to their family.
I was going to say, like, the family is taken care of.
It was going to be done the right way. Now, this is the whole flip. If you don't have no proper benefit package, and all you have is a life insurance, all you doing is banking on a nigga dying. Yeah. All that other shit is for people living, right? It's a whole package that go with it, right? Yeah. When it's health, health, you know, the health, and then the dental. Some niggas is dying from their health. Like Fred the Godson, he's a major rapper. He just died from COVID. So if he had probably a better health program, benefits package, you know, you can prevent that shit. But when you don't have none of that shit and just got a life insurance policy, it's almost like, nigga, I'm waiting for you to die because I got the proper paperwork on it.
And unfortunately, too, people aren't really rushing to take care of their health, right? Or they're not really rushing to go take care of themselves.
There ain't no education on it. But then on the flip side, not to cut you off, like, what are you taught what age are you taught the 5 food groups? You remember?
We're taught at a young age. About elementary.
First, second,
like some type of
first,
like
second grade, right? When we go home, that's one of our homeworks, right?
But that's even wrong.
But that's my whole point.
Right.
So how could you help a nigga when you're giving them the poison?
Exactly.
Right? So part of it is give them the poison, let them try to figure it out on themselves. Part of it is they gonna come to us, Kaiser. We gonna give them some shit that don't fix it.
Yeah, of course.
Right, and then they gonna go back. We gonna tell them to go back and take the poison because we promote it on TV every day and everywhere. Like the 5 food groups, 3 of them wrong. Yeah. You know what I mean? Bread, the cereal and milk group, and the meat group. Yep. Out of 5, the fruit and vegetable, the only right one. Yeah. So they teaching us at a young ass age to kill ourselves. So when we get old, you know, for sure they want us to kill ourselves. They plan that we should be dying by then.
Yeah, and I mean, look,
40 and 50.
Look at way back in the days, we was living to see 100+ years old and things like that. Now your average life expectancy is around 55.
Now I'll tell you some crazy shit, man. Like, it's been proven like 200,000 years ago as an intergalactic war, like Star Wars, right? You know the shit that you see on Star Wars where they fighting in the universe. That's where they get the shit from because it's all on the pyramids. It's all told, right? The people that's from these areas, they ain't got to go to the pyramids. They'll tell you themselves. The story's been told, it's passed on. It's records that show that our DNA was altered. And we can live 300 years, but they went in and took our chromosomes, you feel me, and cut them. You feel me? It's like pictures of it, it's writings on it.
I believe it.
So when you talk about that, like, let alone what you talking about, like us just living better from eating better. I mean, it's levels to this shit.
Hell yeah.
It's really levels to this shit.
That's like how you feel about monkeypox now.
The same thing as
monkeypox is the same.
I got a question. Did y'all take the shot? Did y'all take the vaccine? Now this is the thing. Ain't nobody took the vaccine now. I done asked 332,000 motherfuckers.
That's how many people you asked?
And I done asked that many motherfuckers. All these popcorn games.
Somebody they lying because I know a handful of motherfuckers that ran to get that shit done.
EBT.
Really? Not the
EBT.
EBT.
EBT cards. Right? I done been everywhere.
I'm not about to fucking play
I done been everywhere and ain't nobody took this motherfucking vaccine. I'm not about to
play with you. So I have some people that did take it. A lot of them will say it was for medical reasons or things like that.
Or to travel.
But at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck. You're not injecting me or my kids with that shit. We gonna do whatever. If I gotta homeschool my kids and whatever we gotta do, I wasn't feeling that. Now I feel like also with the COVID, it didn't really hit how they wanted it to. And now that they made this goddamn monkeypox.
And that's how they do.
You feel me? Where the fuck did a monkeypox come from?
I'm gonna tell you. You see the little
man-made.
You see the little The little post that went out with the lady when the fox just ran up on her.
Oh, and bit her and
all up and shit.
Yeah. And she was fighting it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That white lady was a fucking beast. She was not going down. She was muffing that fucker.
See, that's old footage. That's from live. That's from when the coronavirus motherfuckers was supposed to be in the house.
Oh, is it?
You know what I'm talking about?
What? So wait, that's how monkeypox?
That's how monkeypox. Motherfuckers ain't listening. Outside.
Okay, I've heard of rabies that way, but
nah. That was a baby monkey fox.
Pull it up on YouTube. It's an old white lady, not old. She's like middle-aged white lady or whatever, chilling in her front yard. This fox comes, and he is on her ass, but she did not punk down. Okay,
she gotta watch her motherfucking back. Man.
Susie wasn't playing, and I don't know what the fuck Henry was doing in the house. Okay, but he fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
You see what she was doing? She was out there drinking some fucking coffee.
Is that
just watching the birds
and trying to enjoy the damn people. And look, I bet she won't do that shit again.
Bitch got her ankle.
Her husband was in there watching through the damn window.
Right.
Like, okay, you got him. You got. Oh shit, I gotta grab something.
Oh shit.
It took him
Barbara.
Hell long
Shit. You got him, Barbara. Fuck. Can't get him. Fuck. Shit. What can I grab?
Dead ass.
With a broom.
And so look, okay, so I know earlier we were talking about Irv Gotti. How do you feel about him going in on Ashanti? How do you feel about him being on Drink Champs and telling all their business?
Honestly, see this where I come from.
Was it a hurt nigga?
Well, see, yeah, of course. But this is what it is. If you're a raw nigga like how we was raised, man, you don't really run around. And I'm just not that you doing it, of course, in no way. But you don't really run around going like, man, look at this nigga, that nigga. You let niggas just be who they are, and all he doing is telling on himself. Like who does that?
No, because
he talking about Ashanti like her name Shahanti.
Ain't Ashanti,
from Jersey.
That part,
nigga, you first of all, you put hella money into this person. Rock with this person. You talk about it's for life, Ja Rule. We live this forever. We ride or die. Like, and now
the fact that
he was so about your partner.
Open,
you don't go online and talk about your partner like that.
The fact that he was so open about letting it be known that he was fucking with her while he was married was like so disrespectful. Is he still married to the wife?
No.
Okay, they divorced. But still, you got babies by this woman and all that, and you ain't got
it was hella put out there. Like hella. Like extremely put out there.
Yeah, see what I'm
saying? Even then, that nigga like...
No, he was head over heels. His feelings was hurt. You could tell how when he explained the Nelly story, he was like, "Is she walking with Nelly?
See, like me,
and they going crazy for Nelly."
I'm gonna tell you, I played sports. I played sports before I played, did music. Yeah. Right. And I'm gonna tell you, like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm gonna just say it how I can say it. Like, we had all the bitches in the world. Mm-hmm. I was the coolest nigga in the whole city.
But was you telling their business?
Yeah, hear me. I was the coolest nigga in the whole city already. Mm-hmm. A lot of niggas start rapping to be cool. Yeah. And to get bitches.
To get the women, yep.
Irv Gotti don't seem like he was a cool nigga.
Never.
You feel me?
No, he's the nigga. He's the nigga that hang out in the entourage. They get the pussy off the name, right? They get off the pussy off the rapper name. You feel me?
Hopefully he was, but Irv Gotti don't seem like he was like the super nigga out there. And then just for me, what I seen, what I heard. But now that's a whole nother story.
That's a different story. Yeah, I didn't know for the longest time he was a twin. Niggas, I didn't know he had a twin for the longest time.
I don't think he got a twin.
Oh, he don't got a twin. He just got a brother that looked the same.
Older brother.
Okay.
And then he a good nigga.
My bad. See, that's how fast the rumor gets started.
Quality clean this shit up real quick. Quality control.
He got to be politically correct.
He a good nigga and all that from what I know and what I see. But I'm explain, and I don't want to use him as a bad example.
Right.
But that shit that he did, it just reflects that type of characteristic.
That was bad.
You know what I mean? Like, you don't know how to handle breakups well or something like that.
Nigga, that breakup was 30 years ago.
But obviously,
Bitch, shut up and take that drink and talk about something else.
Fresh niggas don't even be tripping. A fresh nigga be like, bitch, you gonna be back. It's cool, I'm just saying.
That nigga burnt out, bro.
No, I'm talking about a fresh nigga is really gonna say, I'm not tripping, you gonna really be back.
Well, yeah. But he's not a saucy nigga like that. And
I'm just saying, a lot of niggas ain't saucy niggas.
No, they definitely aren't.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay, but this goes into the discussion we were having earlier when we said niggas really don't like females. Yeah, men really don't like women.
Let's talk about it.
And I really, really feel like this. You know what I'm saying? Now, I feel like there's that small percentile, right? That really do because they were shown love and they know what it looks like and all that. But for the majority, Men don't like women. They only fuck with women because we got pussy and they're not sexually attracted to other men. That's personally how I feel. Because a man is hella quick to disrespect a woman, you know what I'm saying? Or be like, all on a bitch, I don't need a bitch. They be ready to hang out with their friends all the damn time, you know what I'm saying? Right. Niggas don't want to let us have nothing. They painting their nails. Right. They got hoochie daddy shorts now. They took Uggs from us. Right. Now they got laced fronts and shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, when can the bitches have their own shit? Now they want to have babies. Now they want to have pronouns and shit.
Right. I think that, like, ever since you were a little kid, bitches just be doing too much. Like,
so did you always believe on they hit you because they like you? Do you believe in that?
I heard it my whole life. You can't tell a 8-year-old nigga that. He ain't gonna understand it. He gonna be like, that shit.
So they didn't tell you guys that. Fuck? Okay, so were you guys were told that, right? Yeah. Okay, because we were told that too.
Is that the way y'all?
So you have to understand that so women and men are given different lessons when they're growing up, right? Right. So like women, we're already prepped and pressed to like. You want to be the chosen one. Right? You want to have the husband. You're going to have the kids. Right. You're going to have a nice life. And this is how you pursue it. Right. We're also taught that when we're in bad relationships, horrible relationships, toxic or abusive relationships.
You're going to be chosen and keep going.
Yeah. Right. Like, like it's kind of like.
Like one day you're going to get right.
Right. But it's chosen. More so, and I could be wrong, but I feel like for the majority, we're taught it's a competition. Right. You always have to be done up. You got to look like this. Okay.
So
these type of girls.
Chosen,
you understand what I'm saying?
By the shining prince and armor.
You understand what I'm saying? We get taught to want the white picket fence and to be married. And men aren't taught that. Boys are not taught that growing up.
What the fuck do they gotta do with hitting a nigga though? But not to cut you off. Tell me.
Because a bitch is tired.
Right.
Nigga, so you gon'
when you little, you punching a nigga.
No, but that's what I'm saying.
You just aggressive. You competing for it.
But it went both ways because they used to say that the boys did the same thing. Like if a boy hit you, he liked you. Right. So what I was basically just trying to say, no, I didn't think it was right. I actually got suspended because I threw some sand in this little Mexican boy named Miguel's face. He called me a bitch. I remember you still, Miguel. Sorry, he was from Texas. No, fuck you, Miguel. And I don't know who the fuck raised you because your mama should have taught you better. And you had silver teeth in your mouth. Because he had silver teeth in his mouth. You said and Miguel was fucking bad.
You said something about the
No, I told him to get the fuck away from me. And Miguel didn't like it. And men are taught at a young age that they cannot accept
rejection.
Exactly. Right. So Miguel with the fucking silver teeth that got sand thrown in his face in Texas.
Men ain't taught that they can't take rejection at a.
Miguel was abusive, and I.
You know how many of my partners just sit back at the fair
and get beat
and just get at hella bit every bitch that walk by.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Hey, what's up with you though?
Yeah, old school cornballs.
Give a shit, because they like shit. I got that 17 bitches, nigga. I got 3.
And that's what they happy about, right? And they happy with that.
Not a nigga playing the odds. That nigga end up winning the lottery when he get older or something. Be a good gambler. That nigga's sharp.
Well, tell me the type of female that he gambled with. Did those work?
I mean, that's a whole nother story.
It's not. This is in alignment to what we talking about.
We was talking
quality
about.
Over quantity.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
What we was talking about with men. A lot of men feel like bitches is, excuse me, women.
Excuse me, sir.
What about these bitches?
These dudes be feeling like women, and I only can talk like this with Tay. She like, yeah, no, nigga, bitch, the girl is a bitch.
Right.
But anyway, so look. The reason why I feel like, and it's just my personal opinion, men are like, man, women don't get it, bro.
Yeah.
They don't get it. They pushing this line. We not pushing.
Which is?
Bullshit. Like, I'm gonna tell you, they pushing it. No, that's what men say. But I'm gonna tell you what the specifics of it. The specifics of what you said. They trying to be chose.
Yeah. But like I said,
let me tell you this. This cold. This crazy.
Okay.
Don't take it the wrong way.
Never.
I have a daughter. I have 3 sons and a little daughter by my ex-wife. And guess what? This little girl told somebody the other day. They said, "Why you ain't a cheerleader out here?" She said, "I don't cheer for no boys. Boys cheer for me."
Okay.
See, she ain't trying to be chose. She picking which one that's okay for her.
But listen.
Now, no, let me just say this.
The way she's being raised.
Well, and I'm not knocking. That's why I said don't take it the wrong way.
Yeah, no.
But this is my whole point: is that very few get that, right? from what I see, especially in our community, right? I'm only responsible for one.
Right.
And I take pride in it to the point where, you know, not just responsibility, I really feel like, you know, I gotta keep her safe.
Definitely.
Right? Nobody else ain't gonna do it. And part of keeping her safe is teaching her the right way so she can learn how to protect herself.
Right.
Make the right decisions.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? It ain't just, oh, what you say to my daughter?
Yeah.
And all that type of shit. Who's her boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, it's part of it is you gonna pick the right boyfriend.
Yeah.
I ain't even gotta argue with no man over and over because I already taught you a standard.
Pick. Yeah.
You
exactly.
feel me?
Exactly.
So and because we ain't gonna be there forever. So my whole point is at the end of the day is like I know what men and my friends, how we think of women is a thing to where it's like, because especially my circle, like we dudes that, you know, we take care of our responsibilities. We dudes that, you know, stayed out of trouble and come from the bullshit and all that. But my whole, and we had options and choices, but tried to make the right one so many times. We just want somebody that's on our par.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, especially now, they teaching women that, you know, like a nigga that got a job is a nerd. Bitches, you out your motherfucking mind? Oh, he's square.
Yeah.
Cause he ain't been shot. No, the nigga dodge. He could dodge good.
Yeah.
The nigga run fast. How about that?
I agree.
So things of those natures, and then we came up in those eras to where it's like, you know, I got partners coming home from long ass bids, and these niggas getting high fives and parties.
Yeah.
And I was that same thing. I said this at 17 years old. My brother come home from prison, he get a barbecue. I come home from college, and they telling me what I'm gonna do.
Help pay some bills.
Yeah, help pay some bills. I gotta clean out the shed. And man, if y'all don't throw me a block
we definitely
party,
celebrate the wrong things.
yeah, but
sure.
so with that being said, you know, certain men and I'm taking it to another, you know, area because I'm really speaking from my perspective. Certain men, especially my guys, we just want a woman that's on our par, and women is kind of searching something that we ain't searching
for something. Exactly.
We ain't chasing.
Exactly. But that's the thing about it. Like I said, we're taught differently. You know, men. I feel like men are more so raised so that they can experience their childhood.
You just had a baby girl, huh?
I just had a daughter.
Right.
Mind you, I was a boy mom.
So you got that's what I'm saying.
So I got a different end of the stick now.
You was nigga ain't gonna be no nigga in her.
But it's crazy because she a tomboy. Like,
well, I mean, because that's and I ain't gonna say ain't gonna be no nigga in her, but you know.
No, I know what you
know
mean.
the thread, right?
But I feel like with her too, because once again, remember I told you.
She called nigga when she got to.
No,
nigga, if you get your nigga.
Yeah. Because and you're used to it, right?
Yeah,
like
and I call Ryan nigga.
You get what I'm saying? So, but it's like I catch myself, and it's hella funny
it ain't
because
nothing like the boys.
Well, it's funny because I can see the difference.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick a boy any day.
Right.
This little I'm a thump her. If she only about to be 2 years old, I already
my
be like. My
sons don't give a fuck about me.
Yeah. Look.
My daughter come out, she go, Dad, here.
Yeah. Well, once again,
I'm sweating.
But
she like here.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
I'm like, bro,
she's still a woman.
Y'all niggas get away from me. Don't never come
So
around.
listen,
she's growing into
she is still a woman.
character.
You have to understand.
What does that mean?
A woman.
Still woman.
We're
Women are
automatically
nurturers.
But listen, a woman. Our internal.
Look what I brought you.
Listen, she is going to be a mother one day.
Right.
So she has motherly instincts in her already. So that's what we say.
But when y'all,
say she's a woman.
but this is my question.
This is
why is it hard with women would not hard, but why do women pick boys over girls but boys?
Because daddy's girls.
It's the dynamics of
and a mama's boy. That's just what it is, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
Right.
Just like my husband, right? When I first had my daughter, she was breastfed, all the stuff. So he was like, she always wants you, blah, blah, blah. Now she like, she want dad.
Yeah, right.
And that's just where they gravitate towards.
Right.
I don't know why.
My boys gravitate to their mom.
But that's just what it is. I don't know what it is. That's just what it is.
But it's interesting because my oldest son.
Don't ask no questions.
My oldest son posted something the other day. Right, he's 24. So if I introduce y'all to him, y'all gonna be like, he look like you, but this boy is so cool. He's just he like his uncle. He chill.
Yeah.
You know, he tall, athlete, smart, charismatic, all that, but he chill, right? He posted something the other day on the internet, say, man, I ain't never want to be like none of you niggas. The only nigga I want to be like was my dad.
I know that made you like, you want to cry.
Screenshot, a little tear in my eye.
Aww.
Put that shit up. But that's what being a parent is
That's
about,
what it's
right?
about, yeah.
And my whole flip is, as much as this boy, man, my mom, right? He like, man.
He knows too.
That's the image I'm following.
And
that's the dude.
But that's a blessing to have, because a lot of young boys don't have a positive image that they're trying to follow or mimic after.
That's consciously been my plan since I was a little kid. And I say, when they put my name up in my gym, it's up there 3 times. In my high school, I said, one day my son's name gonna be up there.
That's so dope.
So when I get older, he didn't get his name up there, but he like, my dad did something though.
Exactly.
So I was always trying to set that foundation. You know what I mean? I told you we was kind of like mature little ass kids. Like, nah, don't do that, man. I was telling my friend, don't do that. And I beat everybody up, so I wasn't like the scared nigga. You know what I mean? I tell a nigga, bro, don't do that, bro. Like, you finna get in trouble. A nigga go do it. I'm like, man. Yeah. Stupid. And I'm finna beat you up when you come home from juvenile hall. Right. Because you messed up our flag football team.
We fell all apart. We was losing this shit, snatching flags off left and right.
We needed you. You was our receiver. You was our this. So them niggas, and they older now, 30, and guess what they doing? Bruh, yo, Russ, tell him how you did it, because he supposed to do it like how you did, like on everything. He was trying to go to college, and he trying to...
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, I was doing this so I could be the example, you know what I mean? But I was like, damn, why we all can't be the example, man?
Because everybody can't.
I mean, I didn't know that as a kid.
Yeah. Well, you could be an example. Don't mean it's going to be a good one.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You'd be a fucked up example.
And see, that's the thing is that my dumb ass, I continue to keep hoping to everybody, like, you know, we going to build these kids.
Optimism is
multiple
great. Yes.
Positive examples. It ain't just got to be Lael.
Yeah.
It ain't just got to be Tay.
Yeah.
It ain't just got to be Ryan. It could be all 3 of them.
Everybody.
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
Yep.
Plus more.
But that's why they say you make your own community of people that are on the same page as you, and that's how you do it. You can't bring everybody in.
Right. And then at the end of the day, you know, like I said, I'm buying equipment and buying, you know, uniforms for other teams.
My question is, are you taking it back when the season's over?
Nah, I tell them, man, put my name, put Bueno.
I'm petty. I don't give a fuck. I'm taking all my shit with me.
Fuck I'm gonna do with some 6-year-olds.
I'm taking it to the next fucking team.
Right.
That's what I'm doing.
Right.
So don't put your goddamn organization's name on my shit.
That's what you do, Tay. You tell them niggas, do me just like you do all them other places.
Yeah.
And put Hella-ish podcast.
Oh yeah.
Right here.
Sponsorship.
Yeah, with a little
for sure.
So all this promotion you doing, now these little kids running city to city doing it for you. You know
you see Tay got a podcast. You see he got an episode.
I bet.
No, he don't. He ain't even worried.
I wouldn't doubt it.
He only on here because he got love from me. He ain't watched no episodes. Okay, so
no, I haven't. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly, because I was about to quiz him next. Exactly. So, do you know on episode 3 what we were saying?
Can I get some more Douce, or is it gone?
No, you can. Come on, Shauna. Look, Shauna, you feel me? Talk to the camera. Yeah, talk to the camera because the camera talking back. No, we about to go for a whole different spin now. What is off limits in the bedroom? For me, I'm gonna go first. It's the butt. I don't give a fuck. Don't try to put your thumb in my butt or any of that. No. We're talking about off limits.
Can I tell you what's gonna happen with you?
What?
If you run into a partner, cause
mind you, I'm married.
Yeah, of course. Right. I know, and that's why I didn't want to say your husband, because that's my partner from a distance, and I ain't put that nigga on. But I'm just speaking in general, like as it hypothetically, right?
Of course, you know.
If you run into a partner, who with more than that, who's with that shit, he gonna be fucking these bitches.
Yeah.
So just so you know about a man,
and I'm gonna be fucking these niggas.
And guess what? And guess what?
Honey, we're not talking about you. We're speaking hypothetically.
But let me say some real shit. Who you think gonna be more emotionally tied in and hurt?
Who?
It's gonna be the woman who fucking these niggas. The nigga.
Hey, but guess what?
Okay,
so
bitches in the butt. Hold on.
In the butt.
In the butt. He gonna be fucking
in the butt.
Bitches all in the booty everywhere.
Okay, so this is my thing.
He gonna be coming home putting his dick in your coochie still.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's
what I'm saying. Okay, so listen.
I'm just telling
you. So first off, all men don't like dick in the butt.
No, I said if your partner.
I'm just throwing that out there. We're speaking hypothetically.
You gotta listen to how I break down shit.
Okay, because listen,
if your partner like that,
no, definitely.
Then he's gonna be fucking all kind of bitches in the butt.
So you have to understand.
You know what married women do?
Listen,
they be like, I gotta compromise with this.
Okay,
nigga.
But listen, this is the thing too. Is first off, I was who the fuck I was before you decided to marry me. So ain't no bowing down just because I gotta keep you because
like
you my husband.
I was.
You wanna know why? You gotta keep
here.
me because I'm your motherfucking wife. How about that?
Right.
Okay,
compromise, so boo-boo.
No, we are gonna compromise. But if I told you from the beginning I don't like dick in my ass, it ain't gonna be no dick in my ass. Some years later.
You said finger.
None of it. I don't give a
right.
None of I mean a tongue in the ass. That's cool. Okay. You feel me? I take that. You feel me? That's a little bit different than straight penetration. Man. Now I heard that women can orgasm. But for me, let me tell you why I'm so anti. Yes, but what the fuck?
How old is
when you watch a porno? Do you come?
No, I talking about porno.
Do you not watching a porno?
They talking about something.
No, you asked me if I seen a porno. I ain't seen bitches getting rammed in their ass. Yes, but do I? Yeah, but guess what?
Bitch, I heard bitches getting.
And I hear bitches doing and it don't feel like that.
They squirting all on the porno.
And they're pissing on you. That's pee.
No. I said on the porno.
That's piss.
I said on the porno.
Okay, but you ain't never be peed on before.
You ain't hear me.
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
She ain't gonna give me. I'm medium trash. The one thing I said was Irv Gotti might not have had hoes, man. And I apologize to Murder.
I fucking love my brother. Okay, look.
That's all.
This is why I say about the booty.
Ooh, she felt something. I didn't even see it like that.
Yeah, see, she slipped it on you.
Bartender
so this is it, okay? Mind you, husband, this is before you. We've all had. I found out you was a hoe when I got with you, and it's okay. But I love you. You feel me? So. I was I had a
she alive wild.
You're right. Look, I was my boyfriend at the time. You know how us women we think we cute and it fall out. You think you're gonna try to do something with no hands and put it back in. Man,
I don't know what you're talking about,
yes,
but
you do.
I can't talk woman talk.
Listen,
I only did nigga shit.
Shauna know what I'm talking about. You done had yourself probably fall out and a female did a trick and you was like, how the fuck did you get that back in there? So my women know that I was doing that trick.
Right.
Man, that motherfucker went in the wrong. That head went to the booty hole. It was done. I was done. I dried up instantly. My eyebrows was on fire, you bitches. How the fuck is y'all taking dick in y'all ass? My shit was on fire. He wanted to go back. It was done. If that is how getting fucked in your ass feel, how do you bitches do it? How do you niggas do it? Hey, look. That's the one thing in the bedroom I can't do. I don't give a fuck.
But now I'm gonna tell you what
I'm just saying.
In the bedroom, I ain't doing no weird ass, nasty, no shit, no piss. No spit. Bitch be like spit in my mouth. Bitches be like fuck me.
I hear females be wanting to get choked and shit.
Bitches want to get choked and slapped. I slapped her. I pulled a bitch hair one time and the bitch like pull it hard. I'm like, bitch, I'm finna pull your hair.
Being abusive.
I'm finna pull your hair out. I'm a strong nigga. Like, I'ma hurt you. We gonna be a guy.
Take a patch out
my scalp. I'm gonna be in jail. Like, I don't have sex like that. So, but you know, again, it come from different places. You know, it's all that systematic stuff that women was taught to get, you know, get the shit beat out of them.
So you're not gonna answer the question? There's no off limits for you?
Yeah, all that piss, shit, spit. I don't do none of that.
Booty hole too?
Ain't nobody touching my booty hole.
A female can't lick the booty hole? What about the gooch?
Nah, I don't even like no female to lick my booty hole or nothing.
Not even the gooch? No. Not the
gooch. You said me licking the coochie?
No. I mean, do you? Gooch. I mean, we talking about the gooch.
What's the gooch? The booty hole?
The gooch is the area right in between.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
She about to tell you. You gotta listen. She about to tell you.
I know
you like that shit,
it's
nigga.
Between the booty hole, I guess, and your dick, right? But this
right behind your balls, nigga.
Right behind the balls.
Yeah, that right there.
Bitch is licking your gooch. The bitch probably gonna lick your booty hole.
That's wrong.
So
yes.
be cool.
Back.
So look, you can accidentally probably lick the crack or something. Try to lick the gooch.
Tay has accidentally licked that nigga
Hey, look, I don't
butthole.
give a fuck. I'm a grown ass
I know
motherfucking
you
woman.
is. So
Sometimes
you
shit,
lick
and
the
you be
butthole.
like, you ever did it, and the next day you be like, what the fuck was I?
You was off of
I
that
was doing
Duce. I'm
so-
telling you, that Duce how you thinking
That
the
was
gooch.
disrespectful.
The gooch,
shit.
the butthole.
Bro, look.
So, now, when I was married, man,
No.
I mean, and my ex-wife was Scorpio. So we got 4 kids.
Oh, they kinky.
Exactly.
Yeah, my dad-
we
my
ain't
dad
do
was
no,
Scorpio.
we ain't do no kinky shit, but we was freaky than a motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I mean? But you know, ain't
So
no
what's the
peeing and
difference
shit.
between freaky and kinky though?
all the pee and the shit and you know,
Oh, like
tying the
golden
motherfucker
showers
up
and shit? Or you talking about
standing over
squirting?
peeing in the motherfucker
A
mouth
lot of
and-
men
You know
be
what I mean?
hella
You do
happy
that.
when women squirt on them.
I mean, you know, different strokes for different folks.
So you like,
know what I
bitch,
mean?
if she pee on you, what you?
I
do?
mean, it's do it smell
Bitch,
like,
get your
do it
shit.
smell like pee?
No, they. So okay, so what
I'll be
it
real
is?
with you, because I'm be real. You know, I don't normally do this, but I'm be honest.
Yeah,
I done had women squirt.
where you
and
like,
it
what the
ain't
fuck
smell
is
like
going
no
on?
pee,
So
right?
listen,
Let me finish.
Yeah.
I'll give you 2 different scenarios where a woman squirt and I'm like, what the fuck is this, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I had women squirt to where I'm like, that shit dried up in like 6 seconds. Like
Acid.
what the fuck was that?
It was acid.
That wasn't no pee.
it was acid.
It was acid.
No,
It was poison.
It was acid
Bitch
rain.
was shooting poison out of pussy. But no, at the end of the day,
That kryptonite.
right, that was kryptonite, Superman.
Good pussy.
Right, that was some good pussy. That's what it was.
Right? Hey,
But
she
nah,
was contracting.
but-
She playing. She doing it. She
Yeah.
playing hella games
See,
with you
hey,
and shit.
hey,
You
if
feel
you
me?
watch it, I ain't gonna say your name, but you know. Obviously, that shit was amazing.
Thank
and it
you
was
for blessing me,
appropriate.
baby girl.
So, yeah.
You see the nigga still talking about
Come back. Please come back. No, yeah, that's how niggas
Baby,
be.
come back.
Please come. That's how Irv Gotti was doing. Please come back. That's all he was really saying is if Rashad called me, I'ma fuck with her again.
Hey, she squirted the ball.
Right.
No, he
And
was
I'm-
like,
and I'm
he
married,
was coming
right.
from a hurt place. Like, he
Shouts
still
out
was
to her.
remembering.
I'd never talk about niggas. I don't
Irv,
even know how I let you trick me into
I don't
asking
even
about
look.
another nigga.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
Right.
bumped into you a couple times. You cool, but you're a human like everybody else, and you went out. Don't do that.
Yeah,
shit.
that's all it is.
You
That's
feel me?
all it is. That's
It's
all it
okay.
is.
Players fuck up
I
sometimes.
like that. You
know
real
what I'm
good.
saying?
You was raised around some niggas and some real ones. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's some nigga shit right there.
What I say?
What you just said.
Yeah.
Like, bro, you just human and you just went out.
It is. Players fuck
and
up.
Bounce
It's cool.
back now.
You feel me? Now don't do that shit again.
Don't do it
You know
no
what I'm saying?
more. Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
fall for it. I see that they keep asking you that question in interviews. Drop whatever
For
single
real.
you drop.
For
You feel me?
real. For real.
Whatever business
Yeah, 'cause
it
this
is,
the time.
you win.
This the time.
Do that. You
This
feel
the
me?
time.
Because
He said-
that window has
He said they keep asking about
closed.
that question.
Yeah, Shade
Don't
Room,
let 'em get you, my
Shade
nigga.
Room just hit him and was like, why are you always talking about Ashanti? And the best thing he did was to come back and he said, well, you just asked me about her.
Right.
That
Right.
was the smartest thing you could have said.
Right,
you feel me? But yeah, Irv, stay away.
Shouts
from
out to
that.
Murder Inc. man.
Yeah. Murder. Okay. So, yeah. Shauna's cracking up on the other side, just in case y'all don't know. Cream over here trying to keep his shit together. He about to fall asleep in the chair back there. You feel me? We've been rocking. We've been talking hella ish. You feel me?
Hella ish. That's what it's about.
But it's always
It's
a treat
always a pleasure. Yes,
when
it
players
is.
meet.
Yes,
You
it
feel me?
is. Yes, it is.
Okay, so look. So did you know that? Do you know where Saved by the Bell originated from? Where that
the
phrase?
TV show?
No,
Or-
the phrase "Saved by the Bell."
Probably some racist shit.
Yeah,
Because that's
it
what,
could
that's
have.
what our American media do. They kind of project these racist
No,
and
they do. They do.
stereotypical images into our public.
And they tried it. Yeah, you're absolutely right. I didn't even think of it like that. So now I got to do a little bit more digging. So look. So when I found it, right, I came up with 2 different things. So originally they said Saved by the Bell came from back in like the 1800s or whatever. Remember when they were having like those plagues?
Mm-hmm.
And what was happening was people were getting sick from these plagues, and because they didn't have like the medical equipment that we had or whatever, they didn't really know that
What was going
people
on.
like they didn't know what was going on with the specific plague, right? So what it was doing, it was kind of leaving people like in a paralysis type of a state, right? So they were basically just counting them dead. They dead, whatever.
Right.
So what they would do is when they would put him in the coffin, they would bury him and all the shit. So, you know, they have gatekeepers, right? Cemetery keepers, crypt keepers, or whatever. Now, that came because people used to break into the cemeteries and steal the jewelry off of the dead people.
Left inside the caskets.
Right? So then what started happening was when they're overturning these caskets, they starting to notice claw marks, like nails and stuff on the inside of the coffin.
And they was dead in there.
So what they started figuring out was
people lived.
The plague, it was putting them in the paralysis state. So what they were doing with the people that were dying because of the plague is they were putting them in the coffin, but they were putting like a little string that would tie to a bell. You know, once they put you in the ground, it would go all the way up. It'd be a little bell. So that's where the ends keepers came from, right? Because in order, if the bell went off, right, somebody has to be there to get you out.
Yeah, somebody.
That's where Saved by the Bell came from.
There you go.
Because they wake up out of the plague buried alive.
Right.
So what they was doing is trying to claw and scratch their way out.
Instead, they
like, hold on, I've been sick. What happened? You feel me?
Yeah.
And then when they put the bells in there, now they're tripping and they're ringing the bell. So that's why they had gatekeepers or they had the crypt keepers or whatever at the cemeteries.
Of course, yeah.
Then later it translated into boxing, right? The bell saved you from your knockout. But that's originally where it came from. Okay, y'all know we're going right. Didn't even know that. You feel me?
Little white people history.
Y'all like that?
No, I'm just playing.
No, really, because no, look,
shit,
no, dead ass.
No, that's really dope what she just said.
No, dead ass.
But
I wouldn't have thought that. I wouldn't have thought that's where it came from.
doing that type of shit.
You know
Don't
what
no
I'm
podcasts do that. That's why Hella Issues way better than all y'all shit.
You feel me? A little wrinkle on the brain. You know what I'm saying?
Step it up.
We talk shit and we gonna educate you too.
Like rest in peace to Mac Dre. Like he said, step it up, or you guys gonna have to ship it out of here.
You feel me? Okay. So look. So this is another thing I've seen on social media. If you fly a female out, it's sex automatic. Does that automatically come with the flight?
I take a bitch to McDonald's and number 4. She better bend over and do that thing.
Do that thing I like, girl.
So now, I mean, because that's kind of the same thing. It's like, you know, women taking drinks and shit at the bar. And they be like, nah, no thank you. Women tell me no thank you. I'm like, bitch, okay,
yeah.
Right.
It makes you want to pursue them more. Huh?
Not me, and I'm gonna be real with you. Let me just be real.
Yeah.
Ain't no woman really told me that. Cause I don't ask women when they want to drink.
I don't hear no.
I be I don't hear no. Now, I don't really do that, but I see that happen to some of my partners, and some of them pursue them.
Yeah.
But some of them is like, okay, you got boundaries.
Yeah.
You organized.
Yeah.
Okay, you got a plan.
Okay.
You ain't on no punk shit, huh?
I got tired of these fuck
But then you got the women that's like this. So you ain't gonna buy me no drink?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, like, see, that's what we was talking
She's
about.
She's gonna cut you.
Too.
That's a bitch that's gonna
Now that's a bitch that's gonna suck me.
Yeah, that too.
First.
Dry. Guess what?
Right?
And if she find out that another bitch sucked you, she gonna cut
that's
you.
That's the bitch that's gonna squirt and that shit gonna dry up in 6 seconds.
6 seconds because you got acetone in your body.
No. In her body. But no, at the end of the day, it's just different ways of how they rock and roll, and you know you got to keep that shit real solid because the boundaries gonna say a lot about a person.
No, you're absolutely right. You're right.
It's gonna say a lot. So when you flying a bitch on the internet, this bitch better fuck the whole hood because she's a mark. This bitch don't give a fuck.
Okay, but look,
I ain't never even met this bitch.
But my thing is this:
what daddy done taught this girl and big homies and mama condone this type of behavior?
Yeah,
this is hoe behavior.
Yeah. No, it is.
So guess what? We gonna treat you like a hoe,
right?
And see, women gotta understand that.
So, but what if their conversation is him playing a role like he wasn't treating her like a hoe? It was, oh, I'm gonna treat you like this, or I'm gonna do this.
You don't fly nowhere. You gonna have to come out here.
Yeah,
you have to see my mom and them.
Oh, really?
I don't even know you, cuz.
Yeah.
How I'm gonna come to Los Angeles? How I'm gonna come to
if I don't know you, I'm scared. I automatically think you gonna rape
what's
me.
your real? You say
take
your
my
name.
booty hole.
You say your name, and they is. You say your name.
He said and they is.
You say your name, Del Real Bueno, on the internet. What's your real name?
No, for real. No, dead ass.
So
it's so bad now. When I see people in public, I call them by their tag name.
Do you really hear me though? You can't fly to these niggas spots. It's just not safe. I'm every nigga. You this old hating ass nigga.
Yeah.
This bitch at game goofy, bruh. My daughter, I don't teach her to fly to nigga spots. And if y'all niggas got daughters, don't teach them to fly to niggas towns. You feel me?
Exactly.
So There you go.
Because
you're supposed to fuck everybody when you get to the town. You his property. Look,
I would feel so like
when I go to the Bay and go to see Styling and all that, and see y'all.
Yeah.
I say I'm with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm damn near. Now we ain't sexual property. Yeah. But I'm your property. Y'all look it up, nigga. That's Wayne. Nigga, y'all better watch out. Let that nigga get in here.
Exactly.
It's the same thing when you fly and go meet a person one-on-one and it's intimate now.
Oh, see.
But what you gonna do? Oh, I got boundary. Oh, you ain't touching this. And
well, I feel like that should already be established before the flight come out type thing. You understand what I'm saying?
First dates ain't no flights.
No. But you have to understand too that women are being taught to chase after. I mean, I feel like if you're a prostitute, baby, just say that. It's okay.
First date ain't at nighttime.
You feel me? But no,
first date ain't at nighttime.
No, it's not.
That shit is some lunch or something.
But I feel
that shit is some jumbo juice. I feel like that shit 15-20 minutes.
This is what I feel
like. It ain't gotta be 2 hours the first day, nighttime at Ruth Chris.
Yeah, if he's always visiting you at night and all that type of shit, then you already know what the expectation is.
Well, I ain't even see. Let me just flip that narrative. It ain't so much him; it's the agreement.
Right.
If he pushing for the night, but you like, bruh, nigga, when do the freaks come out?
Yeah.
The freak, Houdini told you in 1986, the motherfucking freaks come out at night. So take your little
that was the Fat Boys. That was the Fat Boys.
Right. So at the end of the day, it's like, let's go have some Jamba Juice.
Yeah.
I mean, a bra hit me with the let's go have some Jamba Juice. Go, okay, this bitch ain't just gonna suck my dick in the car.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Oh, she got like morals.
Yeah, she got like morals and shit. Okay.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I feel
ain't no nigga gonna say, yeah, go to the core, I'm finna make you suck my dick. Now you're a rapist and no niggas is that. We ain't that
getting
aggressive.
Rapey vibes
you just create your own boundaries.
No, definitely. But honestly, I feel like women know better.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that.
Right? We know when shit don't be right. We know when shit ain't feeling right. That's what we have that
No, do they know better as far as they shouldn't be doing this shit?
Yes.
That's the main thing.
Yes.
See, again,
I'm gonna tell you like this.
Two things.
Regardless if you've been taught or if you have a male in your life, when you are doing something you know is stupid or ain't right, you have a feeling within yourself.
I'm glad you said that.
And it's a moral compass. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people try to act like they don't know what that moral compass is, but you feel it. It's just your discipline isn't there.
It's your subconscious.
You understand what I'm saying?
This is the thing though. How many girls go, I'm still gonna do it anyway?
Yes, and that's what it is. You wanna know why? There's hella women that are like, okay, I feel like this is scary, it don't feel right, he kinda weird, but I need that bag. You understand what I'm saying?
Guess what?
I need that money.
This is what you teach this little girl. Mm-hmm. It's circumstances to everything.
Exactly.
Like, and you're not bigger than the circumstances.
Nope.
You're never gonna be.
Listen.
You can learn from the person before you that did that same thing. Now, if you think you bigger, touch that eye and see if it burn you.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because the eye gonna burn you just like it burned everybody else on the stove.
Yep.
You feel me?
And a lot of people have that it ain't gonna be me mentality. Yeah, right? Like, not me, ignorance. It ain't gonna happen to me. It ain't gonna...
You know, it ain't enough of them getting told it will be you.
Yeah.
Nigga, it happened to me, it'll be you too, bro. Yeah. Niggas be like, oh my mama, nigga, I went to the pier, but it was cool though. Nigga back though.
Yeah.
You feel me though? Nigga back on top.
Yeah.
Nigga, you was crying.
Yeah.
You was hurt.
Just right before
your daughter's birthday, you shedded hella tears that day.
You wasn't there.
You was hella tired. Nigga be like, I didn't cry. Your daughter's birthday. Oh, blood, I did cry that day.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga, what you think I'm saying?
Yeah.
But these niggas are so caught up in, nah, don't let nobody know.
Yep.
Nigga, tell the truth, because the kids ain't learning.
No.
So these niggas is hella stupid because these niggas is lying.
Exactly.
It's cool. It's cool. I seen a little girl, she like 20. She had a baby, and she looking at me like, got a baby. Because everybody she go like this to in her family. It's like, oh. Yeah, no. I looked at her like, girl. I almost told her,
Yeah.
You're going down. But I didn't want to tell her that. What I do is I tell my 24-year-old, cuz I had you at 22.
Yeah.
You know how much motherfucking money I can have if I didn't have your little ass?
Right.
You know how much shit I could have did? And bro, I'm 22, bro. Yeah. I can't imagine you having no kid right now.
At this age, exactly.
Nigga don't have no kid to you. I didn't have a house and I had a kid. I barely had a car.
Yep.
Like, get your house, get a couple cars.
Set yourself up, exactly.
Then get a kid.
Yep.
You ain't in no rush.
Yep. But once again, this is what's publicized in social media.
Come on,
and
man,
on there is the baby mamas, baby daddies, exactly. You feel me? Exactly. Oh, people feeling left out, you know.
Like I said, they getting told lies. So they living off these lies. And it's sad as fuck to me.
Yeah. Yep.
It's sad as fuck. The cold thing about our parents, they wasn't cute. They wasn't cool.
Yeah.
Like we seen them when they was older.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They wasn't cool. My dad hair was
You're
gone.
like, you were hot.
My dad hair was gone by the time I seen the nigga, right? But guess what?
My daddy had hair.
The nigga told me the truth though.
Yeah.
That's what got me here.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Exactly.
Nigga say, hey Russell, save your money, man.
Yep.
You feel me? Hey man, make sure that girl got some sense, man. You know what I mean? He didn't say, oh nigga, she bad.
Yeah.
She bad on my mama, nigga. Oh, that's a cool one. I didn't have one of them dads. So at the end of the day, it's like just telling the kids the truth can get them a whole lot farther.
I feel like people have a problem with communicating, especially with social media. They're more they'll text or they'll cop out of having a regular conversation, and I think that communication is key, right? Of course. Because it helps you to learn with people. It helps you to learn with their personalities and how to handle different personalities, different moods, right? Being able to talk to somebody. You have people who are in full-blown relationships through text messages. Like, how the fuck does that work?
I mean, that's just stuff adding to. We just talking about the parent structure and shit. Now we talking about the technology.
And yeah, because we all over the
taking
place.
Away.
Right.
No, I mean it's just further things.
No, but
things,
definitely
a checklist of things that's adding to like the taking away from the quality of people.
Yeah,
quality of character and relationships.
Because too, like parents won't even sit and communicate with their kids. It's either they're not teaching them,
right, or
they teaching them the wrong shit,
or some indirect ass teaching, like some shit to where it's like, and I'm gonna just be real with you. My mom didn't check my homework at all. My mom wasn't a bad mom. She was cooking. My mom was in the military. My mom came home and was cooking.
Yep.
So she couldn't check my homework.
Taking care of the house. Yep.
And she ain't had to do hella, but and I ain't gonna say it that way. But my whole point is you got parents now that's like never checking the homework. They don't got no. And my mom probably didn't check my homework because she was like, this nigga been having A's since he was a kid.
Yeah, she didn't feel like there was a need to have to check it. Yeah. Now if you were getting worse grades or bad grades or something, then yeah.
You got parents now, man, because all this shit is on the app.
Yeah.
So for instance,
but some parents still ain't even engaging with the kids, even with it being on that.
20 kids on a football team, and it's 2 dads there.
Yeah, I believe it.
That's 40 parents if ain't nobody died, right? And it's 2 dads. That's 20 dads.
Yeah.
It's 18 niggas missing.
Yep.
That's on the internet talking about how they real niggas.
And the mamas the same way.
The mom laid down and the mom chose this nigga or let that nigga choose her.
Hey now.
I'm just being real.
I made some poor choices.
Well, see,
y'all niggas set women up too.
Well, this is the thing.
No, men do that. Yeah, it goes both ways.
You have to deal with them decisions you made. Now, that's the crazy thing.
Now, and that's the thing is I could be accountable. You feel me? Because I did. I first off, I was on my own at 15. Still going to school, having an apartment, all the shit.
Did you think that shit was cool though?
Having a baby?
Did you know that the nigga wasn't what you wanted to be? But you was like, that nigga's a nerd over there.
No. I wasn't even thinking that way. So it was more so I knew him. We grew up together. But you got to understand, I was on my own. So my thought process was a little different anyway, right? So while everybody's trying to go out to prom and do all this, I'm clocking in. I know rent's due.
Right, yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's like when I seen him, it was more so like, oh, this is what a relationship is. Like this is what when you're in a relationship, needs, this is what it is, right?
Did you have a father figure?
My dad was there, but my daddy was like, we didn't have the best relationship. We had years where we were on, and then we had years where it wasn't cool. With my situation,
was he there at the beginning, like the foundation?
So my dad was more so. My mom and my dad, they were married.
It's another episode of Dr. Phil.
Yeah, definitely. Bueno. And this is where, and accountability is a motherfucker.
I would be a reoccurring guest on here.
Yes.
Like Bootsy be
Hello.
Vlad.
So My dad was married to my mom. Okay. They ended up getting divorced when I was like 3 or 4. Okay. He was cheating or whatever.
How many years was they married?
They was married. Well, shit. They met before I was born. Well, so about 4 or 5 years, right? But my dad was a light skinned DJ in the military, fucking all the bitches. You know what I'm saying? My mama her career was the military, so she's doing what she needs to do. He off doing whatever, and he's DJing all the parties and all the shit.
He in the middle of all the cool shit.
That's back when if you had a VHS cassette tape player, you was the shit. He coming in with the TVs and the. You get what I'm saying? All the shit. You feel me? That's when they had the old school. Yeah, that's how my dad was the nigga.
Right.
So when they ended up splitting up, he ended up, coming into a family where the woman already had children, right? And this
did he stay close? Close proximity? Did he move forward?
So my dad stays in Seaside. That's where I was born.
So when they broke up,
I was a military brat.
When he broke up, so he stayed close.
So he stayed where he stayed at.
I went to Hartnell Junior College to play basketball.
Oh, okay. So
that's where I got my weed from.
My dad is still in Seaside.
Nigga almost got killed in Seaside.
Yeah, Seaside is with the shit. Don't play with it.
That's where we had to get the weed from.
Look, a lot of people and I come on here and I shout my Seaside people out all the time. They be like, "Oh, Tay, don't fuck with us." Now I don't fuck with you bootsy motherfuckers from Seaside, but my real motherfuckers, I fuck with y'all.
Of course.
And everybody who know me know I'm from Seaside, so don't ever try to paint a different picture like I don't know where the fuck I'm from.
Right.
Y'all just hella weird, and I can't live in that little ass city like that.
You just blew up in all these other cities.
Well, that's what they tripping off of.
But I'm sure you blew up in Seaside because everybody in the city.
I'm loved. I can go back to where I'm from. And
outside of that city, you just became so revered in all these other cities, particularly the Bay. Right. That they adopted you.
Exactly. But I love
Jamie Foxx. You don't know where you're from.
I know. See what I'm saying? But I'll tell people too. You hella fucking
you such a
stupid. I just thought about that like.
You a G though, cause you say it though.
Yeah, cause I don't give a fuck.
Jamie Foxx might not tell you where you from all the time.
I don't give a fuck, cause who gonna check me? I'm grown as fuck.
Nah, you representing, and that's what
and that's just what it is. But on top of that, I'm gonna represent it how I wanted to represent it. You get what I'm saying? And that's where people fuck up.
Everybody from Seaside ain't wearing diamonds and glistening and this girl. One thing about Tay is like I told her one day, come manage me, cause you around stars. Now I'm real proud of this girl. I done seen her grow up like through the hip hop, you know what I mean? She was a young superstar, even then, light bright and all that, but she was always like shining, right? Yeah. And then it's a thing to where one thing I really respected was like your organizational skills. As much as somebody might say like, Tay go hard and all that, Tay business is dope.
Yeah.
When I see you doing they business, the live wire, all that, it's like this girl kind of sharp. We ain't got a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
Aside from Shauna, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sack ain't full of all that. You know what I mean?
Shauna a real nigga though. My niggas love me.
But so at the end of the day, I always want to give you your flowers.
I appreciate that.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate
you really
that.
about your business, and it shows in the success of the people that you work with. And yourself.
Yeah.
So,
I appreciate that for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely appreciate that.
Right.
Well, since we giving flowers and shit, you know what I'm saying? Let me go on and get mine up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, when a nigga got money, man, in his bank account, man, he just happy, man.
Hey.
So I just be giving motherfuckers flowers.
And I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna go ahead and we gonna give him his roses back. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember coming into this, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to see who the underdogs were.
Right.
And that's why I had spoke on being from Sacramento and all of that, because I always watch Sacramento be downplayed. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
I'm
because
glad you said that. Yeah.
But because I moved around a lot too, I always knew that there was some dope individuals in Sacramento.
That's what's up.
And that's why I always made sure I always respected you when I seen you. It never mattered what level you were on. If motherfuckers felt like you was big or not, I always showed love to Bueno when I saw him.
You know what I'm saying? I really appreciate that.
Definitely. And that'll never stop. And that's just because of his energy, his aura. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
When you're in this music shit, sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know, right? But it's also the relationships that you build that are the genuine relationships.
I didn't know that at the beginning.
No, none of us did.
We dope, so I was just trying to be dope.
Yeah, no, like I definitely really, really mean that from the bottom of my heart, because
I appreciate it.
Like I said, we came in when you really had to put your feet to the pavement to get your respect. And that's why I always say that it was more fun for me back then. Right.
Because you're going to city to city. You're not just on the internet.
It was never handed to you. You had to get your respect.
Right.
And where I knew that I was doing what I was supposed to do, I never wanted to really be the limelight. I always was the business mind, right? That's how I initiated like Bright Entertainment, and I had the females that were promoting, but they weren't just the groupie girls. Like there were some bitches was sucking dick and they was joining Light Bright just to be able to get to the artist. That's fine. But bitch, you gonna put these flyers and posters out first, and then you could go inside the club and whoop whoop. But you got a job first, right?
I salute y'all, man.
You get what I'm saying?
Y'all need a documentary.
I know, right? Fuck this bitch.
See, like I did
a couple of y'all still cool. No, I'm just playing. I'm playing.
I did a movie, American Cream. Shout out to American
Yes, American Cream. Shot the fuck out. I'm sorry. I'm taking this over right now. Look. He made a fucking movie, y'all, called American Cream. Right. Where can they see that at?
At YouTube. Just go to YouTube. You can see it a few different places.
Okay, so the full movie is on there? Okay. I even got to go there, so we gonna run it the fuck up. We gonna also put the link down here so that y'all can see what the fuck is going on. My brother made a fucking movie, y'all.
Movie in my hood, and a lot of people come up to me. They say, "This your life, because they know I play sports. It got some sports connotations and all that." But I'm like, I have 4 kids, not 1. And different things like that, and I didn't, get kicked out of my house. And stuff like that.
So you switched some of the details.
It wasn't even about my life. I just made like some creative shit real quick, right? But about a lot of niggas' lives I seen, right? Yeah. But the crazy thing about it is like creating a narrative, right? That's why I say y'all do a documentary, because you create your own narrative. You know what I mean? Like, even if it wasn't my life, niggas know Wayne writing what he want to write about his neighborhood. Like, I'm showing the spots that's important. I'm talking about the stuff that's important. You know, I'm not letting another nigga say, them was the apartments, that was the ones. Nah, nigga, these was the ones. So I put them in the movie. You know what I mean? This bar right here, this where we be at. This right here, this part, that's where we be at. So look, and then putting people in it. But with that documentary, or rather with you guys' history and the shit you guys done, that's one thing that I feel like needs to be done more right now, is capitalizing, monetizing on everything we did in the past, and not like filthy and styling and you guys ain't monetizing, because them niggas monetizing. But as far as like y'all legacy, you know what I mean, and not just y'all, all of us. You know what I mean? It's definitely. Like, you're gonna see a bunch of documentaries coming in these next 4 or 5 years. And the thing is because people want to tell their own story, right? And even with you, like I've done songs with Bruno Mars, right? I've done songs with the 40s, like. Some people be like, that nigga watching this, they gonna be like, oh, that nigga really fuck with live wire like that? Yeah. Then my dog, like 50 sitting on my couch. You know what I mean? Yeah. So. I said something about Blow one time in the interview. I said I used to pick him up from like the Greyhound when it came here. Blow go up on the interview. This is my bro. Yeah. Nigga, you ain't never picked me up from no. And he kinda, I felt him because I think he was saying, because I ain't even talked to him since then. I don't see Blow. Niggas don't see Blow. Niggas don't see me. Right? Because we live in life. Exactly. But the communication could get lost. He kind of felt like maybe I was slightly saying big boying he was something. On a Greyhound bus at one time. Nah, I'm saying that's how tight. That's how far back we go. Exactly. Yeah. We always didn't have these chains. Exactly. We always wasn't known as music. And that's what I was saying that I loved about setting the tone when I was Light Bright, right? Is because we were traveling. We were traveling when even our artists weren't traveling. Right. And it was to where when they started traveling, they like, oh, we seen this. You got the light skinned girl or Tay out here. Y'all was dope. How many people got a Tay? Who Fab, like, well, I ain't gonna say who Fab Tay, because you know Gary Arston. Yeah. But, like, my Tay is that nigga. Yeah. And that nigga, like, I ain't Tay. Yeah. I ain't finna get nobody this shit. Yeah. I ain't finna run up. I do some other shit, right? Like, you see him doing, right? Which is and super valuable. Right. And it took time to respect that. Yeah. But I see Tay and I'm like, damn, I need a Tay. Yeah, right. Like, wow, I can't get a Tay. So I'm just letting you know that's how valuable your shit is. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate all these niggas want that. But see, nobody probably, and I ain't gonna say nobody, because I ain't gonna knock these niggas, but how many niggas gonna tell you that? And only my niggas you do what probably. You do. Yeah. And I ain't talking about the niggas who you was doing it for. Yeah, yeah. Everybody watching like, I need a Tay. Yeah. Because how many dumb niggas don't want that help? Yeah, definitely help. So quality assistance, quality support. I've had a couple of people that reached out and was like, I wish I would have paid for your packages back in the day. Because it wasn't free. It wasn't free promo. It was a real business. And I didn't want to pay for a package. I wanted Tay to be like, Bueno, I'll fuck with you.
Exactly. But what I
because you know in the music.
Yeah.
Well, no. You didn't do nothing wrong. You never did that. First of all, she never did it.
No, and too, I'm not taking it like
She's not fake.
My thing was this.
It gotta be real, and not for me, for anybody. You gotta. Let me just say this for people in the music business.
Yep.
There's two things. You paying a motherfucker, or you got a motherfucker that believe in you in some type of relationship and connection.
Right.
And part of that relationship, believing you in connection, is they in business with your motherfucking ass.
Right.
They're like, we gonna push this shit, but I get a cut of this shit too. And I believe in you that much. And it's either one or the other. It ain't gonna be nobody out here halfway. And if a nigga tell you they not gonna do it and you gotta pay them, you just gotta respect the game.
Yeah.
You just gotta pay them that service, or say, nah, I don't wanna do it.
Yeah.
Cause first of all, a nigga only got so many niggas that they can go, I'm gonna go all out for. Because if you wanna be honest and be true to them people, you really gotta go all out for
Exactly.
them. But on the flip side, it's like, your shit come from people that you known before you even knew me. And a lot of that is a relationship. So I looked at it always like that, but from the outside looking in, and to give you your flowers, if these niggas ain't told you, they was all like, shit.
Yeah.
Hey, give me one of them.
Yeah.
Because that's what Def Jam had. That's what Jay-Z had. He had 5 people and one of them was like 10.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Well, I appreciate that.
We don't have that in Northern California.
No, not a lot of it. And not coming from a genuine
it's
place.
independent based, right?
Yeah.
It's not.
Exactly. And it don't come from a genuine place.
Before we leave, not to cut you off.
They want something from it.
Hidden treasure.
Ooh, y'all.
I done brought this girl some gifts. And I ain't gonna go through the bag. There's some stuff in here though. But
I got some goodies.
Shouts out to Hella Ish Podcast. Shouts out to my sis Tay. To all your success. I mean, I wish I could do more, but you know, I don't know how much you smoke. I don't know if you know people that smoke.
What?
I don't know. You know, I got some little hot sauce in there.
Got some. Y'all, I got goodies in this bitch.
You know, I got
hold on. So go ahead and keep talking because we is about to wrap this up. But let me go on and show y'all why he over here trying to be modest. Oh, and this is a little
delivery service, right? Right. I got a few things in there.
Hidden treasure. So
we got the hidden treasure delivery.
Yes, tell them about that.
Top delivery service in Sacramento. I'm really trying to give back to the community, help the community. You know, this is medicinal, and then really take advantage of our culture, being a part of, you know, the marijuana industry for over 40 and 50 years.
Hell yeah.
Sometimes, you know, in the past, historically getting the short end of the stick.
Exactly.
Because got so many people incarcerated because of that. Now it's legal, and we're trying to get those people out, as well as like empower their families, because it's kids that was affected by that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So just doing my part, you know, just trying to help. And again, Hidden Treasure Delivery, Sacramento, we rocking and rolling. We really successful.
I am loving this. Okay, so is this just regular hot sauce?
Yeah, that's just regular hot sauce.
Oh, I was gonna say this.
It don't got THC or nothing in it.
This is about to burn a booty hole loose.
Well, I mean, you know,
y'all, this shit is sitting on the plastic right here.
This could even be a gift. It don't got to
re-gift it. No, I'm gonna keep this in my house. Don't nobody get this shit. Or you can just keep it. We gonna look. It got the little. He's so
he professional. You know, so I'm trying to, you know, and these are a couple of the brands that we carry, from Stizzy to Wild to Connected to Pack Bros.
I love the bag and everything. You feel me?
And it's just a little something. I wish I could have brought you more. I love it.
No,
I definitely want to show.
I really appreciate that you brought me these gifts. I'm upset that I only gave you a fucking Hella Ish podcast lighter.
I try to tell her, you don't give gifts.
Yes, you do.
We come to your home,
because
this is your home.
But I'm thankful that you came as well, because you didn't have to. You know how hard it is to get somebody on the same schedule. We've rescheduled already, so that y'all didn't know.
Yes, we did.
And then I had to take his whole life hostage. Shauna's hostage behind the door. I mean, behind the camera. Kareem is about to fall asleep back there. He's held hostage. I'm pretty sure he thought that this was a come and go type thing. He didn't know.
I've been doing this for years. You see the nigga wide awake.
He like, man, my eyes is burning, girl.
You tell he fall asleep. He like, dang, shit.
His eyes is burning. He like, cut now.
Now we stay up. You know, we've been doing this shit since 2003.
Yeah.
You know, I did the drop in one take. She gotta give me my flowers as well.
Hey, I fucking love it, bro.
We don't play.
Not at all.
I show up for sis.
So Bueno,
this is amazing.
Where can we find all of your products? Where can we find Hidden Treasure?
You can go to Delivery Hidden Treasure. at Delivery Hidden Treasure on Instagram, and go to The Real Bueno on Instagram for all the updates.
And we're also gonna put the tag at the bottom Twitter. If y'all got ADHD like me, just in case you can't really remember.
New single, Take Your Time, featuring Sine, produced by Airplay Beats. Video is out, so y'all check it out.
And where can we get that?
That's it. Bueno916. YouTube.com/Bueno and the numbers 916.
Look at Shauna back here trying to act like you.
Shouts out to Hella Ish. They finna get high off this. And I think I might have put some gummies or something in there. So y'all
shit. See?
Need my own pack.
So I just want to say thank you for y'all checking us out. If you are not subscribed already, go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. We're going to leave all of the information for Bueno and for Hidden Treasures as well. We want to say thank you. You're going to see Bueno again. All right? Make sure y'all get y'all shit together, y'all, because it's Hella Ish on Hella Ish Podcast. You ish.
Brought to you by Royal Beauty Creations and Twisted Lock Lounge.
And
That's what y'all gotta say.
And
just like
cream in the back.
Cream in the back.
Take your time. Take your time. Slow down. Take your time. Take your time. Slow down.
I wake up, I say a prayer, then I put it in the air. You broke with no money, you scared to go to jail. Little nigga, you scared to fail. You eyeball everything, I'm putting it on the scale. Way before selfies, I was off else. Fat pockets with the syrup, nigga wasn't healthy. Feds blurt got the word, selling that shows. Lately, niggas hate me but can't help me. You ain't a gangster, you ain't gotta be one. That was me out there at Polari with Natalie Nunn. Nigga, my young goons going powder their gums. Bounce out street sweeping with the gallon gun. You know the game all full of these frauds, I'm not feeling it. I done seen brawls get on just off internet. Every nigga on, every nigga the nigga, and every other nigga a killer that ain't killing shit.
Take your time, young man. Mama used to say, don't you rush to get old. Mama used to say, take it all in stride. Live your life. Live your life.
Young thug just got hit with the Rico. Everything ain't hood. Check on your people. Niggas out here spreading hate in their heart like Charleston White, nigga, and that ain't the G-code. Lot of niggas in sack 100, but you on Clubhouse with whack 100. Niggas snitching on theyself in these interviews on Fly TV, nigga, like that's 100. They saying I'm a Macamino legend. These niggas out here in Macamino steppin'. Nigga, you better pack a Mac 11. Nigga smack you before he smack a nigga tell it. The game all full of these frauds, I'm not feeling it. I done seen brawls get on just off internet. Every nigga on, every nigga the nigga, and every other nigga a killer that ain't killing shit.
Take your time.